the biggest issue is that very often if someone knows what they have to do or knows what they in principle need to do, but they just can't do it because because they're in a world, an environment where it's not easy to do, then it eats away at them. Okay, and it causes them to actually lower their own confidence in their ability to solve that particular problem. And so lowering your confidence is another way of saying lower self-esteem. You have lower esteem of yourself because you haven't been able to solve what you perceive to be the most pressing problem in your life, which is how to make yourself a better human being, health-wise.
Yeah, you feel like you're failing at it.
Yeah. Yeah. And so this anxiety is actually totally legitimate because the person is failing at that problem. And there's nobody out there that they have found yet to help them solve that problem. It turns out, though, that I can perceive that when people come in, but it doesn't take too long, a few days, a few weeks, depending on the person, that now they start to feel a little bit of that sensation called pride. That now they can see, I'm not there yet, but I'm on the right track. Okay. That sense of pride, you can't get in a bottle. Okay. You can't buy it. You have to earn it through hard work. And that's something that is, it's a joy to watch people start to feel that pride. I've had, I recently talked to a lady who's in her 80s, and she said, I know I'm on my way out, but I just want to solve this problem before I go. I want to feel proud of myself just for once. I've been struggling with my weight forever. And so this is a tough thing to deal with. This is by no means easy. And we're not going to expect that someone goes 100% and never goes back. But what we want to be doing is we want to engage in enough effort that we feel proud of our own efforts.
Man, that's some good wisdom right there. I love it. It reminds me, of something that I talk about, which is when I adopted a raw food diet. It was, it's a radical diet, right? It's hardcore, and something happened psychologically, and what you're saying is explaining it better than I ever have, I feel like. But something happens psychologically when you start eating a raw food diet and you get it dialed in and you're doing it, it unlocks something in your mind, right? And pride is a part of this. I see that now, that it's like, oh, you feel proud of yourself, you feel accomplished, but it also unlocks something in my mind, and I've seen others too, where they basically say, well, if I can do this, what else can I do?
Right.
Right.
Self-efficacy is starting to increase.
Yeah. And it gives them that ambition and confidence that they can do more, right? Mm-hmm. That they're not just like, a helpless victim of disease,
right?
Worthless failure, just all these really difficult.
This is the number weight loss, for example, and health related issues is the number one goal in every New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
This is a pressing problem. And a lot of times it seems like people feel like if they can just get past this, they can they can get on with life essentially. And so no wonder they struggle with other things, because like, well, if I can't even solve this, and what does society tell us about just weight loss itself or even diet changes? Oh, it's simple. You just have to put your foot down and do it. It's not that simple. Okay. What do they tell you about weight loss? Oh, you just got to eat less and move more. And that's the simple solution for the whole thing. It's like, no, this is a much bigger problem. It's a much bigger issue than it is made out to be. And so it's a misunderstanding, I think, with a lot of people, is they can't get past it. So as a result, they don't feel like they can do anything else.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, why not subscribe? Here's a link to do that. And if you'd like to watch the full interview, you can find it at chrisbeatcancer.com. There's a link to it in the description right below this video.